Did you know that a Russian government aircraft was stranded in Rio de Janeiro due to refueling issues? Let's take a step back to understand the whole picture. The aircraft in question, an Ilyushin Il-96, was carrying none other than Sergey Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister. Lavrov was visiting the city for the G20 summit, having previously flown to Cuba and Venezuela on the same plane. Here's where things get complicated. The Ilyushin Il-96 was due to be refueled by VIBRA, a fuel supplier at Brasilia Airport. But when the time came, VIBRA refused to refuel the aircraft. The reason? Concerns about breaching American sanctions imposed in retaliation to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. These sanctions were part of a wider boycott by Western countries against Russian aviation, leaving many Russian aircraft grounded. With his plane unable to refuel, Lavrov's travel plans to meet Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva in Brasilia were thrown into uncertainty. This left Lavrov's aircraft and consequently his travel plans in a tricky situation. The United States, along with a host of Western countries, have imposed stringent sanctions in response to this conflict, which include a boycott of Russian aviation. VIBRA's refusal to refuel the Russian Ilyushin Il-96 aircraft was not an isolated incident but a part of this larger geopolitical landscape. The fear was that refueling the aircraft could be seen as a violation of these sanctions, putting VIBRA in the crosshairs of potential secondary sanctions. These secondary sanctions are a powerful tool designed to dissuade foreign companies from engaging in business with Russia. In effect, these sanctions have sparked a domino effect, with aviation companies being banned from numerous airspaces and Russia's access to Airbus and Boeing spare parts being restricted. The fear of sanctions left the aircraft stranded and the Russians scrambling for solutions. So how did the Russians overcome this obstacle? Initially, the Russians considered using the kerosene they had brought along to refuel the stranded Ilyushin Il-96. However, this plan was soon abandoned as the quantity of fuel was deemed insufficient for the journey ahead. Enter Brazil's foreign minister, Mauro Vieira. In a move reflecting diplomatic camaraderie, Vieira extended the use of his own aircraft to Sergey Lavrov, Russia's foreign minister. This gesture allowed Lavrov to continue his journey without further delay. Meanwhile, the grounded Ilyushin Il-96 wasn't left in limbo for long. Jetfly Combustivis, a fuel supplier in Rio de Janeiro, stepped in to successfully refuel the aircraft. With its tanks filled, the Ilyushin Il-96 then carried Lavrov from Rio to Casablanca in Morocco, before finally heading home to Moscow. Despite the initial hiccup, Lavrov's journey continued, marking the end of this peculiar incident. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of aviation. The sky is not just a blank canvas with unexpected turns and incredible stories of human ingenuity. If you want to continue exploring the limitless skies with us, don't forget to subscribe. By subscribing, you become part of a community that shares your passion for these fascinating tales of flight. But that's not all. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Whether it's the history of aviation, the mechanics behind aircraft, or intriguing incidents like the one we've just narrated, we've got you covered. Join us as we unlock the skies together. Your adventure starts here. See you in the next video.